He has done a wonderful job at West Ham. I am surprised. Reports coming through this morning that the West Ham board are going to give him a 2-year deal or a 2-year extension. I am surprised that West Ham fans have even questioned whether or not he's the right man to take him into next year and the year after. I mean, the small group of players that he's got, he spent a fair bit of money, to be fair, but the small group of players that he's got, the fact that he's got them up to 6th in the Premier League on the back of European success, and they're still in the Europa League as well. I think they won their group as well, didn't they? Just mind-blowing what he's done at that club.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal. I think the West Ham fans that we speak to, what they're not happy with is the football they're watching. Yes, results on paper have been very good, and they have, but I think that's the argument. When you've got players like Kudus and Paquetá, these guys, Bowen, these guys are footballers, aren't they? They're not workmen, like they're just like flair, like, do you know what I mean, on ball and the stuff they can do. I think they'd rather see more free-flowing football, but I always think it's be careful what you wish for, because we saw Palace try that a few times, and what happens? End up going back to... They panic, end up going back to Hodgson. But I think David Moyes, for what he's done, I mean, the whole time... I'm surprised that this question is even being asked, because when you look at when he first got there, okay, they finished 16th in his first year. He's gone 6th, 7th, 14th, but that was last...
They got to Europa League final.
They won the...
Oh, that was Europa Conference League.
Right, yeah.
Right.
And 6th. Now,
That's nuts.
Right, 6th right now. And you've won a trophy in there, and we've had a few top 7 finishes. Like, really? And you want him out? Like, are they expecting the next person to come in and get them automatically into the top 4?
It just won't happen.
It doesn't happen like that.
Even 6th or 7th or even 8th, I would say, for West Ham is mind-blowing.
Exactly. And they've got a European trophy in the
and they
as well.
could have. I know it's a big ask because you've got sides like Liverpool in the competition. They could have Champions League football next season.
Exactly. So I just think sometimes you need to be careful what you wish for.
Dean is a West Ham fan. He's first up. Hi, Dino.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, the thing is, what you're saying about David Moyes is it's all true and it's all fantastic. But when you're looking at the teams that we've beaten, right? We've beaten Arsenal, right? We've beaten Spurs, Chelsea, Man U. If you look at how we've beaten them, it's not very impressive. I mean, like, snatch and grab. We've 93 possession in the first 10 minutes against Tottenham. The game against Liverpool, like, I've never seen such a dismal performance. I don't think we're going to get away with that.
Yeah, but Dean, wouldn't you not say that's fantastic management and coaching? Because he understands that you can't have much of the ball, so this is what you're going to have to do to win the game, and ultimately you've won the games.
Well, the thing is, right, as a West Ham fan, right, I don't want to sound like arrogant or anything like that. I don't think it's just about where you finish in the league. It's about how you play football. And you're supposed to have possession. You're supposed to have, if you lose with dignity, have a go. Don't just have these teams. Chelsea, absolutely annihilated.
Dean, let me ask you this, right? I'll exaggerate a point to prove a point, as Jason Cundy famously says. Would you rather play the worst football you've ever seen and get top 4, or the best football you've ever seen and finish 17th?
The best football.
So you want to finish 17th?
The beautiful game.
So no champ.
As long as we stay in the league, that's fine. Yeah, as long as we stay in the league and play the. Remember Wigan when they with Martinez and they played beautiful football. I know they went down, but at least they, you get.
I don't remember Wigan playing beautiful.
No,
football.
they played good football, but I bet you the Wigan fans would have wished they'd have played worse football and stayed up.
Okay, what about Bolton when they had Sam Allardyce? That kind of football.
Sorry, what are your aspirations at the beginning of the season?
Is to play good football.
Not to win.
To win. So, like Newcastle are. They get hammered sometimes. They play good football. It's like Tottenham at the moment. Tottenham have literally given up whether they win or lose. They just want to play good football because of the terribleness of before. And what I'm saying is, it's not all about the top finishing like high in the league. You've got to have a way of playing. You can't be like a Jose Mourinho when he was at Manchester United, and it was like they go games and games without scoring.
Yeah, but hold on, but you take that time at West Ham. He won 2 trophies.
Who? What?
Jose at Manchester United. You take that football at West Ham if it meant you won 2 trophies.
Yeah, but I'd rather have. That's the reason Moyes went in the first place. And the thing is, we can't just say you want to get rid of Moyes, but it's got to change the football. We cannot.
Because did you enjoy last night's performance
against Arsenal?
Yeah.
No, do you know why? Because it's alarm bells. Because they broke a record, 50-year record, of having the most touches inside our box.
And why didn't they score? Is that anything to do with your defending?
They're toothless.
Nothing to do with your defending.
Oh, mate, if they had the old Arsenal, if they had anything like they used to have, Anelka, Henry, Bergkamp, that would have been a disaster story. I mean, we're lucky we're fighting.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. If they would have had Henry and Bergkamp, I mean, what about if you'd have had Paolo Di Canio, Michael Carrick, Jermaine Defoe, Joe Cole? Then what?
That's what I'm talking about, my friend. You know that beautiful football.
You went down. You went down with that team.
We went down because what? Glenn Roeder took us down, didn't he?
Okay. Here's a question. Would you rather have that team again playing lovely football and go down, or the current side David Moyes has got playing awful football and stay up?
I just think, right.
What one?
Harry Redknapp's team.
You'd rather go down?
No, we only went down because Harry Redknapp, he got sacked, didn't he? And then Glenn Roeder had a heart attack, and then we went down.
Right, what side would you rather have, Dean?
What, the side that we've got now, or the Harry Redknapp side?
Yes, beautiful football and go down, or awful football and stay up. What one do you want as a West Ham fan?
Well, okay, we want to stay up, obviously, but we don't have to play like Bolton.
The thing is, do you know what though, Dean? I don't necessarily think they play awful football.
No, do I?
No, I think with Kudos and Paquetá, they play some good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, see, but that's the point.
That's nuts, that is. I find that absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
I really do.
He won't be the only one.
No, I know. I can see the switchboard going nuts now. West Ham fans, you can either agree or disagree with Dino. What do you make of that?
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.